Good morning. I'm here with card number 10 on the Full Deck Challenge. And the prompts are green, circles, staples, and words. So I kind of have a plan. We'll see how it turns out. This is like a parchment paper. It's cardstock, but it's like a parchment. And I think I want the one end to have a torn one edge. I've been playing around with it. I had all these ideas in my head, and when I was putting them together, they just did not look right. But I think I have something. We shall see. And I will ink this edge. The other three edges I think will be covered. I don't need to do anything with those. Let me glue it onto here. The thing that kept throwing me was staples. I'm like, how can I do staples? And at first I was going to do, like I stapled a straight line down green paper and tore around it. That was going to be my stem, and then I had stapled some triangles, tore around those, and those were going to be my leaves. And that looks pretty cool, but I couldn't find any flower that I made that looked right with them. So then I had to come up with a different plan. This part of my card will be covered with something else, so doesn't matter that it's showing right now. At a garage sale, I picked up this, I guess there's like 3 of them, these pads of, just tiny pads of graph paper, and it was green, so I thought, well, that might work. So I just tore out an opening here, because I have to figure out how I'm going to do this. I'm going to make a flower out of circles. Originally I was thinking of doing 2, or like 1 and part of 1, but that wasn't going to work, I don't think, with this. So let me see if I can put my flower together. I didn't experiment with this, so we'll see how it goes. So I've got some of my coffee dyed lace cardstock that I made the circles out of, and I just punched them with this hole punch. It says 1.9 centimeters, or 3/4 of an inch. That's the size circle that I did. Maybe I should do that down on the counter. I may have to squish them together a little differently once I have them down. Just so I don't glue them to my plastic piece here. I think I need to spread them out a little. Ah, they're stuck. I think I had them too close together. Ah, it's sticking to my finger. There, that's kind of cute. This is also a coffee dyed, but it's not like lacy, but I thought it looked really cool for a center. It's part of my tablecloth that just isn't lacy. It's just got that almost like a little grid on it. So I thought that could be peeking out from this graph paper. Let me glue my center down. This last week was so busy. We had the National Hot Air Balloon Competition here and our Hot Air Balloon Festival. So I had some early mornings because they take off like 6 o'clock in the morning. But I love watching them. Love going out there. I got some really cool pictures. Keeping my finger here so I know where I had the bottom circle. Let's see if I put it in the right spot. Oh, maybe over a little bit more. I got some really pretty pictures with the balloons going over this little pond. Still needs to go over further. So the reflection in the water is just so pretty. And then they launched, one day they launched just up the highway from our house, and the next day and so the sky was just filled with balloons all around our house, and it was really cool. And the next day they launched and the wind blew them all the way over our house, and so, yeah, it's pretty cool. But this was the last year that the competition will be here, and then they're moving to Texas, I guess. They rotate around, and this is the first time we've ever had the competition here. We have the festival each year. It's not near as big as what Albuquerque does, but it's still cool. I think they said there were 41 competition balloons, and then there were supposed to be like 40 other balloons for fun at the festival. Okay, now my leaves, I cut out of this paper ribbon that I like to use. It's all crinkly. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not, but the vein in the middle of the leaf is a staple. So that's how I incorporated my staples. And now, I thought I'd kind of lift up and put the leaves underneath here before that dries. I should have just glued down the center. I wasn't quite sure how I was going to do that. I think that's placed about right. And I might use my other glue to put that down. I don't know if I can get my glue stick underneath there. Ah! Came out. That didn't work very well. I don't think I'll glue all the way to the tip. That way they can kind of be sticking up a little. That might look good. Oops, my glue is globbing and dripping. I may have to re-glue my flower down. Got a huge glob of glue there. Close it so more doesn't seep out. Thought it looked kind of cool with the vein being a staple, since my other ideas did not work out. Then I have this little tiny butterfly that I punched and put a bead in the center. Thought that would look cute on there, but first I think I'm going to ink around the rest of the card. That one keeps going down too flat. I like the staple in the center. I didn't know what I was going to do with staples, but I like that as the vein. Get my butterfly glued here. then for my words, I know I'm going to mispronounce this. I even looked it up on YouTube and listened to it a few times, but I don't think I'm going to say it right. Carpe diem. It's Latin, and it kind of means seize the day. And so I tried and tried and tried to print it out on my computer, but it will not hook up to my printer for some reason. I uninstalled it and reinstalled it, and did not work. So for now, I'm just doing it by hand. Like I said, I'm sure I slaughtered that because I didn't listen to it this morning before I made my video, and I should have. It moved. I see the next video is out with the card number 11. I was hoping to get this one done before the next one came out, but that didn't happen. But she's using rolled paper. I have never used rolled paper in a project, so I thought that looked like fun. And then put glue on the back of that. Oops. Turned the glue stick the wrong way. Almost looks empty up here. See, originally I thought maybe I could put another, like, part of a flower. But that might be too much. I don't know. It does add something. Let me glue them together and see. I kind of punched that one wrong, but I figured it'd be covered up anyway. I don't know. We'll see. Let me trim this down and then see how it looks. It's kind of hard to tell when it's all together. I don't know. That one flower's like too big. Maybe like that. Because it looked kind of funny when that one was like a whole circle and the rest were cut off. So maybe if that one's covered up a bit. hard to cut through all the layers. Yeah, that's not too bad. At least it adds something there. Okay, so there is my card number 10. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a wonderful day today. And I'm looking forward to doing number 11, and hopefully I can get another video out before I do that, instead of so much time between. So thanks again. Bye.